Boys and girls, today we're going to solve 1- and 2-step problems comparing and using data represented in a scale, not a bar graph, but in a line plot. We're going to read and interpret data in a line plot. I'm sorry, I was using yesterday. We're going to read and interpret data in a line plot and use the data to make your own line plot. Okay, so let's read the directions for what a line plot is, and then what the story and the problem is going to be about for this first part.
A line plot uses marks to record each piece of data above a number line. It helps you see groups in the data. Some students took a survey of the number of letters in their names.
First names. They recorded the data in a line plot. How many students have 6 letters in their first names? Okay, a line plot is basically a line that has numbers below it. They started with 3 on this. Okay, there's probably not many names that start with 2 letters or 1 letter in this class. So I know we can have ones like Ed, but we're going to pretend like Ed is not in the class. So we had some people who had letters with 3, some people had letters with 8, so they just did 1 through 8. 8 was probably the highest number that they had. All right, so you have these numbers, and then for how many people have, like, we know Eli in our class starts with 3 letters, so he'd be the 1x above 3. Tyson has 5, so he'd be up there. Okay, Alexander has 5, so he'd be right here. So a number, or on a line plot, the x's mean the number of people. Okay, got it? The x's means the number of people, and then these down here mean the number of letters that are in their name. Okay, so that's why right here their label says number of letters in our first name. Okay, that is the label for this bottom numbers. Okay, for these. These X's stands for the students. Okay, so find 6 on the number line. The 6 stands for
people.
No, for students. No.
Letters.
This 6 stands for letters. The letters in the name. So you have to write letters. Remember how I said that these are letters in a name, and I showed you that the label says number of letters in the first name?
Yes.
But then when I asked you what 6 meant, you said students. No, it's letters, okay? Letters. There are blank X's above the 6. How many letters, or how many X's are above the 6? Jacob? 4. No. Oh, above the 6. Yes, 4. I was looking at 4. Sorry. When you said 4, I looked at the 4. So, yes, 4 letters above the 6. So, how many students have 6 letters in their name? 4 students. Okay. Now we're going to use this problem, or this graph, to answer more questions and different questions. So, let's look at the first question. Number 1 asks, which number of letters was found most often? What does often mean? What does often mean? You're finding them a lot, the most. Most often means you're finding them the most, like the most people have those amount of letters. So, Cooper, the most letters? Which number of Which number of letters did the most people have?
5.
Okay, 5. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yes. 5 letters is what most people have. Write that down. 5. Now, we need to write a sentence to describe the data or data. That means that you can write anything about this. That means you can say 8 and 3 have the same amount of students. 8 letters and 3 letters have the same amount of students who have those letters in their name. Or you can say something like, most students have 5 letters in their name. Or you can say, the least amount of students that have, or how many students have 7 letters in their name? And it would be 1. Okay? So, can you give me a sentence that you would like to say?
Yeah. 5 has 1. 4 has 1 more letter than 5.
5 has 1 more letter than 4, you mean? Yes. 5 letters has 1 more letter than 4. Okay, let's write that down. 5 letter names. We're going to say 5 letter names have 1 more student than 4 letter names. Have. 5 letter names have 1 more student than 4 letter names. How many letters are in your first name? All of you are going to have different answers. So you're going to write that on your line. How many letters are in your first name? So count the letters in your first name and write them down. How many letters do you have? I only have 4 in mine. Now, you are going to add your own X above the letter that you have. So I would write my own right here. But you put yours wherever yours would be. Okay? Did you do that, Alexander?
Yes.
Okay, next page. This is where you're going to do the activity together and you're surveying each other. We're going to measure the height of all of our classmates to the nearest inch and combine the data with other groups. And we're going to make a line plot to show the data that we collected. So we're going to have to get together with measuring tape, measure how tall we are to the nearest inch, and then we are going to record them on the number line. I'll write them down and record them on the number line. Okay, so I will get you into partners. Okay, we wrote our data over here on this side. We have to figure out what is our smallest height and our tallest height. What is our smallest height? 46. Okay, our smallest height is 46. Our tallest, we're going to have to count up by 46. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. You're going to have to add to this because we have 56 as our tallest. So make some boxes down. 54, 55, 56, I knew that we needed to add more to our table and add more to our number line, so we went ahead and did that. Now, let's record the heights in the table. These are going to be tallies for each person. We're going to make a tally mark on there. So, how many people were 56, everybody?
1.
1. Now, I'm going to cross it out to make sure we did that. Now, let's look to see how many are 47. Are any 47?
No.
No. So we're putting nothing in 47. How about 48?
No.
How about 49?
Yes.
How many?
1.
Okay, so we're going to cross out that one then. Now, 50. How many are 50?
2.
2. So we need 2 tallies for 50. And then we'll cross that one out. We got that one and this one. Okay, now we're going to have a tally for 51. Anybody have 51?
1.
This is a 2.
Oh. No.
Okay, none. How about 52? How many?
1.
How about 53?
1.
2. So 2 tallies for 53. Now, how many tallies for 54?
9.
1 tally for 54. How many tallies for 55?
2.
2 tallies for 55. I forgot to cross that line. And how many tallies for 56?
2.
2. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, we now have all our tally table done. Step 2 says to write a title below the number line to describe your line plot. What are all these numbers right here?
Names.
No, they're not names.
Number of inches.
What?
Number of inches.
Okay, so down here, right, number of inches. And then we're going to write in our numbers. Write in the number of inches for step 3. You have to start with 46. Be quick. Okay, step 4 says draw X's above the number line to show each student's height. So how many students are going to be in 46?
1.
Okay, now you keep putting X's for the rest of the heights. Using your information in your graph. Okay, which height appears most often? Do we have one height that appears most often?
No.
No, we have 3 heights that appear most often, which is going to be 50, 55, and
56.
56.
53 too. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I missed 53. So there's 4, 53. So all those heights appear most often. Which height appears least often? Do we have more than one?
Yes.
Okay, so we have what? 40.
Oh. Oh. I know it. 47, 58, and 51.
Okay. We can, no, you're right. We can say the ones with